Okay, next we are going to study the divisibility by 8. 8 and 9. Okay, now how can we check the divisibility by 8? It is, if a given number is, how can we check if the given number is divisible by 8 or not? Just see the number in the ones, tens and hundreds place. It is taken from 100. And if that number, the last three number is divisible by 8, then the given number will also be divisible by 8. For example, 10,728. We have to check whether this given number is divisible by 8. For that, take the last three numbers, that is the numbers in the ones, tens and hundreds place. 728. If this 728 is divisible by 8, then this given number will also be divisible by 8. How can we check the divisibility of 728 by 8? That you can just do the normal division and check. And if the remainder is 0, then we can say that 728 is divisible by 8. Then 10,728 it is divisible by 8 also. Okay, now how can we check the divisibility by 9? How do we check the divisibility by 3? Just take the sum of all the digits, and if the sum is divisible by 3, then we can say that the given number is also divisible by 3. In the same way, take the sum of all the digits, and if the sum is divisible by 9, then the given number will also be divisible by 9. For example, 7,389. So, just find the sum. 7 plus 3 plus 8 plus 9. Now 7 plus 3. 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 plus 8, 18. 18 plus 9, 27. So see whether this 27 is divisible by 9. Yes, 27 is divisible by 9. So we can say that 7,389 will also be divisible by 9. Okay. Next we are going to do the exercise questions. For that you have to take page number 135, exercise 7.2. From this, see, first 5 questions we are going to do. Among that, in each question there are 3 sub-questions, and I will do 1 question, and the rest of the 2 questions you have to do it as homework. So, see the first question. Check if the following numbers are divisible by 2 and 4. So, here we have to check the divisibility by 2 and 4. We have to check whether it is divisible by 2 and 4. So, let me do the first question. 934. We have to check the divisibility by 2 as well as by 4. Now, is it divisible by 2? Yes, because the number in the ones place is 4. So, this divisible 934 is divisible by 4. Now, next we have to check the divisibility by 4. How can we check the divisibility by 4? How can we check? Just take the last 2 numbers, that means numbers in the ones and tens place, and if that number is divisible by 4, we can say that this number is also divisible by 4. Here the number is 934 and the number in the tens and ones place is 34. Is this 34 divisible by 4? Is it divisible? 8 4s are 32. 9 4s are 36. So, it is 34. It is not divisible by 4. So, we can say that 934 is not divisible by 4. Sorry, 934, here it is divisible by 2 and 934 is not divisible by 4. Okay, is it clear now? So, this question was to check whether the following numbers are divisible by 2 and 4. So, 934 is divisible by 2 but not divisible by 4. Now, see the next question. So, A part I did, B and C you have to do as homework. Second question, check the following numbers are divisible by 5 and 10. You have to check the divisibility by 5 and 10. And the first number is 9,350. Okay, so first let us check the divisibility by 5. What was the divisibility test of 5? If a number is divisible by 5, the number in the ones place should be either 0 or 5. So here it is 0. So we can say that this is divisible by 5. Now next we have to check the divisibility by 10. What was the divisibility test of 10? If a number is given and if it is divisible by 10, then the number in the ones place should be 0. And here the number in the ones place is 0. So this number is divisible by 10 also. So 9650 is divisible by both 5 and 10. And now 2 more questions are remaining that you can do as homework. Now see the third question. Check if the following numbers are divisible by 3 and 9. The question is 9804. We have to check the divisibility by 3 and 9. So first we can check the divisibility with 3. How can we check? Take the sum of all the numbers, and if the sum is divisible by 3, then we can say that that number is also divisible by 3. In the same way, how can we check the divisibility by 9? Take the sum. Here also take the sum. And if the sum is divisible by 9, then we can say that it is divisible by, the given number is divisible by 9. So first let us take away, we have to take the sum. Okay, now take the sum. 9 plus 8. What is 9 plus 8? 17. 17 plus 0 is 17 itself. 17 plus 4, 21. So first we can check whether it is divisible by 3. 21 is divisible by 3. Okay, so we can say that this number is divisible by 3. Now next it is with 9. This 21 itself. 21 is it divisible by 9? No. So this number is also not divisible by 9. So how can we say 9804 is divisible by 3 but not divisible by 9? Okay. I hope all of you understood. Now fourth question. Check if the following numbers are divisible by 6. What was the divisibility test of 6? How can we check the divisibility of 6? If a given number is divisible by both 2 and 3, then we can say that the given number is divisible by 6 also. So, divisibility, if it is divisible by 2 and 3 only, we can say that this number is divisible by 6. So, first let us check the divisibility by 2. See the number in the ones place. Yes, it is 2. So, we can say that 43,212 is divisible by 2. Okay, now let us check that. So, it is divisible by 2. Now, let us check the divisibility by 3. For that, we have to take the sum of all the digits. That is 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2. 4 plus 3, 7, 7 plus 2, 9, plus 1, 10, 10 plus 2, 12. And this 12 is divisible by 3. So, we can say that this number is also divisible by 3. So, what we can conclude? Here the given number is divisible by both 2 and 3. So, we can say that 43,212 is divisible by 6 also. Okay. So, rest of the question do it as homework. Now, next question. Fifth question. Check if the following numbers are divisible by 8. What was the divisibility test of 8? If the number found by the numbers in the ones, tens and hundreds place is divisible by 8, then we can say that the entire number is also divisible by 8. And the question is 45,136. So, which are the numbers in the ones, tens and hundreds place? That is the last 3 digits. 136. And if this 136 is divisible by 8, then we can say that 45,136 is also divisible by 8. So let us check 136 divisible by 8. If it is divisible, then we will get remainder 0. 8 ones are 8. Subtracting, we will get 5. Then take 6. Then 56. 8 sevens are 56. 0. And we got the remainder 0. That means 136 is divisible by 8. So what can we conclude? 45,136 will also be divisible by 8. And the rest of the two questions you can do as homework.